Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Strix today, as I'm sure you're able to tell from the title, and we're going to be playing them a little bit differently than you usually would, with no scope and also pistol, I guess, only. I don't think I put the scope in the title, but I'm doing that as well, just to make it a bit more fun. I thought I'd allow myself to no scope. It's not going to be very useful, because even at point blank range, it's super inaccurate, but it should give us an interesting fight or two, and hopefully I can add at least one shot in it, but we're mainly going to be focusing on the pistol, and I do have our loadout, obviously, to combo with it. There's a bunch of ways you can decide to buff out this way of playing Strix, but what I went for is extra health, a movement speed buff whenever we enter our stealth, regen on our stealth, 60 energy whenever we get in a limb, a bit of recoil reduction because it is a little bit too much on the pistol. If we're playing just in the pistol and you're spamming it a ton, this just controls it a little bit more, or else it goes all over the place, and also a tiny bit of a lifesteal buff. I did, consider running ammo, but this card got nerfed to 1 per level, which makes it not really worth for the pistol, at least because the reload is pretty quick. I did also mess around with reducing the maximum amount of inaccuracy on our pistol, and it wasn't really worth going for. Even at 40%, this card doesn't seem to make that big of a difference, at least in my testing with it. So this is what I ended up with, somewhat of a kind of flank Strix playstyle. We're going to be trying to get behind people, hitting them with a flare or a no scope, and then switching to the pistol and trying to blast them. A big reason why I'm revisiting this, because I have covered this before, I think in 2019, sometime around there. I probably should have mentioned this at the start, is that he's getting a nerf in the next update, which I didn't cover on the PTS Talon rifle. His time between firing is going from 1 to 1.25, or the post-hit, I guess, delay would be the right way to call it, but it's essentially just going to be the time between his hits, because currently it fires every second. It would be going to firing every 1.25, which will make this playstyle, I guess, a little bit better in comparison, although I don't know how much of a point I can really make that of the video. I feel like I should say ahead of time, don't get your hopes up too much for this video, because it is pistol Strix. It's obviously more of a challenge than anything else. I'm not expecting it to go all that well. We might get lucky, we might have a good set of games, but definitely expect the worst, and we'll go from there. For game 1 though, we've got Onslaught Marauder support, we've got an Io, we've got a Koga, Drogas, and a Zin. 2 people there saying it's the worst map. I don't really mind Marauder support, I actually like it quite a bit. Wouldn't say it's my favourite map, I'd probably put it a little bit above average. Then for this, I'd up against Devora, a Barraca, Cassia, Ceres, and a Maeve. We'll go ahead and grab one authorized use, and then the setup, I guess, we'll go ahead and start off with some Cauterize and some Nimble. I did, for the most part, fix the weird frame rate issues I was having a few videos ago, mainly just because of my graphics drivers. I rolled them back and we installed the ones I knew were pretty damn good instead of the newest ones, and that seemed to, I guess, fix it. For the talents, we've got Sacrifice, Yomi, Fusillade, Blood Reaper, okay, Rogue's Gambit, Soul Collector, Impulse, Tinkering, and Relentless Presence. I'm going to just invis and go around here. We'll deactivate that. I think Fora saw me. There's a flare to the head and the pistol spam, but you're going to hear a lot of left clicks in this video. There is an invis, a couple little more hits for her. We actually just won that fight. There's the invis again. I'm playing very, very careful. I shouldn't have picked this skin though, because the effect on the invis is annoying. Seems like that duel went on the bottom. None of them went around the top, which is kind of what I was hoping for. There's a shot and some, trying to finish off this back. There's a flare that actually worked. There's my invis. I'm going to jump over and around. Please don't kill me. I think she can see me. Does she have Illuminate? Yes, she does. Okay. Just going to wait here. I don't think she sees me. She doesn't seem to really know where I'm at. There's the flare and some shots. That actually worked. That's kind of the play I'm going for most of this video, which is why a big focus on the loadout is kind of the invis, although Vora has Illuminate, which does Bodius. There is hit it with the flare. I just got knocked down. I don't have my invis, so I am gone. That's probably the saddest way I've died with Strix in a minute. I got knocked off of the ledge into a barrack and a freaking Ceres, and they're just looking at me, and I'm just looking at them back with like nothing I can really do. Vora is still up top. There's a no scope, which I missed. We'll go into the invis. I guess we'll try no scope her again. That one actually landed. Holy shit. And there's the pistol shots. Can we finish her off? There's an invis another time, because we do get pretty much all of it back whenever we get a kill, and I guess we won that fight, although the F effects are really throwing me off. Definitely would have lost that fight if I didn't go for the no scope there, so I guess we might as well try and do that a few more times. No scope, lucky shot, no scope, lucky shot, no scope, lucky shot. I don't know if we get any more inaccuracy if I jump around. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be fucked either way. No scope, that actually landed. There's some pistol shot. There's a flare. I don't think I got that out, but we did hit it with the no scope. Going to go all the way around for a long flank, see if we can catch somebody. I think there's somebody behind me, but there's a shot for the Ceres, which actually landed, and she's going into the invis. I think she's a bot, right? Because that's what Ceres bots do. There's a shot. Okay, I guess they just completely forgot to code Ceres bot doing anything in the F, although that's actually a tactic I've seen some Ceres actually use before. Definitely isn't something that the bot should do consistently, because it's a really weird behavior. There's the F. I got knocked by something. Hello, Vora. There's a flare. Fio is going to go back into the invis. There is a blind, but you'll see CC immune, and that is the execute. Okay, fair enough. I feel like I really shouldn't rely on the no scope, because it's just so goddamn all over the place. There's a right click for nobody. That's Io going ahead and throwing some people off the map. Koga's going for the ultimate. There goes the Ceres. She went ahead and ulted. There is an F. Hello, Vora. I'm waiting for you to use your right click, but I guess you're not going to. I don't know how much Illuminate you have. Illuminate 2. Oh, so she can just see me. That's why I got bodied there. No scope for the Cassie. That missed. There's a flare and a couple little tabs. I think if I spam it from this range, I'm just going to miss all of them, so we might as well try and get some little cheeky 60 damages. There's a no scope before I die, because both the flankers are on me. Maeve didn't really do too well there. Vora has Illuminate, so she can just see me. It makes kind of this whole setup a little bit pointless. Speed buff is still kind of nice, but other than that, there is a kill on the Cassie with a no scope. I actually landed one. Shit. Just heard Vora go for the ultimate. I don't know where she is. Is she near the IO? I'm a bit confused. No scope. Maybe get lucky. No, couple little shots for her though. Can we finish her off? Cool, thank you team, whoever gave me a hand there. Missed the flare on the Maeve. Maybe we can finish her off though. There is the invis again. Flare there for the barrack. Just spam some shots into him. Even with the reduced recoil, it's kind of hard to control the pistol. Although, Sarah Spot, there's some shots into you. Okay, you're just going to stand there. I'm going to go ahead and throw the blind for the barrack just to annoy him a little bit. Flare for the IO. You're not an IO. IO's healing me. That's a Vor in front of me. Don't know how the hell I managed to live there. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think I just got very lucky. There's a flare for your head and some shots. Oh, that burst was actually pretty nice. We nearly got rid of her Maeve. Flare for the Ceres. There's some more shots. The inaccuracy is so much. Although barrack, I'm just going to jump over and finish him off. Like I said though in the intro, even with the 40% reduced like spread, it is still a hell of a lot. There's a flare and some shots. She's gone. We'll pop into the invis again and just hide right here. Does she see me? I don't know, but we're going to fire back this time. There's a flare for Ceres. I don't know if you're still a bot or not. I'm pretty sure you are because you're just standing still here. Yep, Ceres definitely is still a bot. We'll go ahead and just finish her off. Cool, I'll go into the F because I was seeing somebody up top, or Luna is, but yes, Joker's went ahead and punched the Cassie. No scope on the Maeve. No scope on the Maeve. Nope, that ain't going to work. We're going to go into the F, so we get a bit of a speed buff. Hit her with a flare that actually landed. We finished her off. Flared the 4. She's going to try and knock me off with that. There's some shots. There's the blind. I think I'm still dead though, right? We can pop the F and try and leave. I missed the flare, which means I think I'm gone, or actually, never mind. We got the kill. There is the victory. Did we trade? I don't know. I think I might have died there. Either way, not a bad game one. Shoutouts to the IO. I think I might have missed that in the chat earlier because I don't think you'd have had time to type that, but shoutouts to Acceptance 90. Going through the stats though, the Drogos did okay. Actually beat us out there in damage. The only person who did beat us out, which is kind of weird. I didn't think I'd have second top damage there, or third top actually. The 4 beat us out as well. I nearly missed that one. To be completely honest with you, 15,740k. I will happily take that. Shoutouts once again to Acceptance 90 and JA1 Grant. I'm guessing is how you'd say that name. It's kind of funny they can both tell that I'm going for pistol Strix there because I was pretty much running around the entire game being a bit of an idiot. Koga had a bit of a hard time. IO did pretty good. Zin did fine for their side. Their Maeve did okay. Ceres actually didn't do too bad considering she was a bot there. The Cassie did pretty good, and then their Vor definitely did the best, and their barrack also did, you know, fine. I guess I just unlocked the commendation loading frame. Thank you to everybody who was in my games, I guess, and decided to commend me. I guess we should rock that frame. Oh no, I can't because I used the full Frosty set. I feel bad that I got the reward for 500 commendations and I'm not even going to rock it just because I appreciate the Frosty frame way too much. I want them to release more Frosty stuff. Don't think we've got a Frosty death stamp, but other than that, I'm pretty much just fully iced out. I really like this death stamp though. This one's really, really cool. I've never seen that before. Recognize pretty much all of these other ones here, and as far as I know, there aren't any Frosty ones. Newt in a boot. I kind of want to rock that one. Again, I've not seen that before. Skylord Seal, Tombstone, Pool Shark. So I guess I actually have all of them except Pool Shark for some reason. Obtainable from the Community Battle Pass. I don't know how I missed that. But yeah, no Frosty death stamp, nor a Frosty music pack. I thought they'd have the Christmas music, but I guess it's not an option. Is there a Frosty kind of, what's this called? This is a death stamp. What's the other thing called? Death stamp, death card. Okay, I got them mixed up. That's literally all I'm missing from like a full Frosty kind of kit here. I do rock Cutesie's into my avatar just because I really like the avatar here. I find that one to be really, really cool, but I'm missing the other three. Can we get Frosty death stamp music and also a death card, please? I did go ahead and switch up the skin, so we're not just using the same one the entire time. We've got King of the Hill Magic Archives as the map and the mode. We've got a Maeve of Auratalis and a Victor. So we've got triple flank, double damage. Okay, we're up against a Corvus, an Andro, a Sky, a Grok, and a Genos. So they have pretty much the same thing, just with some healers mixed in. 4 talents, we've got Street Justice, Cardio, Fast Jump, Bargain, Unmuting Pressure, Curse Revolver, Binary Star, Debilitate, Spinning Influence, and Maelstrom. So they're pretty much all going for damage other than Corvus. No scope that actually landed. Switch to the pistol. Can we finish her off? She's on like no health. Yes, she's up top because I can hear her firing. There's a no scope which missed. I put myself into combat and didn't even get the kill. Is he still just here on nothing? Hello, General says a no scope for you, but I am dead. I can't believe I messed up like 3 plays in a row just there. It's kind of disgraceful. No scope for the Sky. We actually landed it. I feel like I'm having a really hard time speaking today. I'll go ahead and just flare the Grok and the Genos. We'll just fire some shots into him. Jesus Christ, I just got absolutely bursted and somehow we're not dead. Shoot a flare just there. That missed. Probably a good thing so I can actually heal up. We'll go for a lucky no scope. Nope, okay. Shoot a flare just there. How did that miss? I feel like the flare's hitbox should be a little bit bigger, especially if you go for an authorized use. It should make the flare a little bit easier to land because most of the time I'm using it for damage and half the time it doesn't feel like it hits when it should. Might be dead here. We got rid of the Andro, or technically Vora did. I don't know what I should do. I'm on like 300 health. Should we just throw the blind? Yeah, sure. There's a flare for you and some shots. Can we take him out? Maybe. Okay, nope. There's a no scope. That didn't land. Another one. Missed that one entirely and I'm dead. Just because of the team comps, it's going to be really hard for me to get rid of anybody until I have Cauterize, and it seems like I'm the only one getting it other than the Victor a little bit, and somebody else missed the no scope. There's some shots and a flare. Oh, I'm definitely dead. I went into the invis, but I'm 100% gone there with the Grok and 3 people on me. I mean, at least Talos and Victor are going for Cauterize. I just don't really understand why he went for Wrecker first and then why the Maeve has gone for Master Riding. What just spawned? Point has moved right to where I'm at. Cool. I have finally got Cauterize going, so we can actually deal some damage and, you know, actually get rid of people because they're not going to be getting healed for anywhere near as much. The pistol is really, really inaccurate. I say that as I get kind of 2 free kills there. You know, I understand it's a secondary weapon, so it shouldn't be that good, but I wish it had a little bit more range and it had a little bit less spread, but it's obviously like that intentionally. We'll throw a flare, which I think I missed. We should just tap it a little bit here to get some little poke damage, because if I spam it, I'm going to miss a bunch. Just going to stay on the point to get some objective time. We did get rid of the Andro. I'm just going to stay on it here invis. I don't don't think he sees where I'm at. He's just spamming it. There's a flare which just completely missed. I'm going to go ahead and just throw the blind. Yep, going to try and use my F, but that ain't going to work. There's a couple more shots. There's a flare. Did that actually just happen? Thank you, Task, for the huge save. Grok is going to kill me. Okay, none of them have Illuminate. They're just getting kind of lucky. Guy went for the ultimate with stance switch and hit it with a flare that actually bounced off the wall and landed. There is the invis, because I don't feel like going in. I'm just going to stand here in the invis so they don't see me. There's a flare for you and some shots. We actually got rid of her. Nice. Don't know why the hell the Mave went for Illuminate. We're up against 3 healers here. I don't think it's auto buy because it usually buys 1 of each category here, and I just don't understand why the hell she'd go for that. Kill to heal, nimble 3, master riding and Illuminate. That's so goddamn weird. Don't we know what the plan is here? I guess we can surprise the general a little bit and get some shots into him. Can I hit him with the flare? Yes, I can. We actually finished him off. There is the F. Throw the invis just there. Yep, sure, it's not an invis. We threw a thing. I'm just bad with words. I'm dead. I deserve to die. What was that play? Go for the no scope. That missed. Go for another one. That missed. Maybe if I stand still, it's more accurate. No scope just sucks unless I'm at like point blank range, and even then it's kind of unreliable. Flare, hit him with the bounce on it. Nice. Hit him with a little bit of damage too, and then Victor finished him off. Nice. Hello, Grok. There's a flare for you and some shots going into the invis. It's kind of hard to see with the skin. There's a flare. I wish there was a card that gave me ammo if I hit the flare. That is such a good idea, and I don't know why that's not a card. Let's get rid of the Grok. There's the F. Hello, Anjo. Just please don't pay attention to me. I'm just going to go ahead and hide. I'm actually fine. There's a flare over there. I don't know how the hell we managed to wiggle out of that one. We'll grab some more Haven. Sky, there's a flare for you and some shots. Thank you, Victor, for the hand, because I feel like I'm not really doing very much here. I'm just going to continue to spam. Hit with a flare again. We need to get the reload in. Can we finish her off, please? She got healed by the Corvus, but there we go. We finally bloody killed her. Did try and land the flare, but I actually hit it on the bounce. It's kind of the nice side effect of unauthorized uses. It does go so quick. You can actually bounce off of walls and shit. Hit him with a flare. There's some shots. He's on like no health. Can we maybe get lucky and finish him off? Oh my god, he's pulling up the reversal. There is a flare which I fucking missed, but he's still out. Again, I don't know how the hell I'm wiggling these plays. I'm on 200 health. I'm just going to wait here for a sec. Sky is there. I went to try and flare. There is an ultimate, which I want to call an invis. Joss is pulling some weird moves, jumping into a corner, but there we go. He's gone. There is the F, which we get reset, flare into the back of the Anjo, and he is nearly gone, pulling up the reversal. Finish him off. I don't know if he's a person or not, but we killed him. Or he's just going to sit on the point. There's Corvus going for the ult. There's a flare into your head and some more shots. She's going for the ult. Throw a flare again. Hit the Sky. Nice. She's nearly gone. Just went for the ult. Killed the Talus. There goes the Mave as well. Just going to hide here. Hello, Grok. I guess you're wanting to chase me. Missed the flare. There's the F, which I don't have. I was just about to grab Death Hands too, but that doesn't make any sense. We'll finish off our Haven. Don't think it's going to matter though, because their score is at 390. Right, so we'll try and finish it off with a no scope. There we go. That actually landed. I don't know how the hell it would have missed. There's another attempt, but there is the defeat. I was definitely expecting this to be more of a train wreck than it ended up kind of being. The video, I'd say, was pretty successful. I don't know how we did in that one. 89855k. Not terrible, but that's actually kind of normal for a Strix stat, and I wasn't even using the rifle for the stats on everyone else. The Victor had a bit of a hard time. The Talus did pretty damn good. The only person who I'd actually say was doing a good job. The Vorge struggled a ton, so did the Mave on their side. The Andrew actually did really, really well, which was strange because I had a really easy time killing him, but apparently he went 24,956k. Then their Genos did alright. Their Corvus did pretty good. Their Sky did fine. Then their Grok did a pretty good job. Bit of a weird game, to be completely honest with you. I don't really know what that one was. I feel like I did fine in both of them, but Pistol Strix is, yeah, pretty much what you'd expect for Pistol Strix. There's obviously a bunch of ways they could make his pistol playstyle better, but there's not really any reason to, because the only reason you play him like this is if you're doing it for a challenge like I am, and it isn't too bad. Even now, it's actually pretty damn reasonable. But the thing I'd personally kind of love to see is some sort of interaction between the flare and the pistol. Like if you hit somebody with a flare, you get bonus damage on the pistol. They used to have one where if you hit the rifle, you get bonus damage with a pistol, something kind of like that, but with the flare. Ammo gen on the flare if you hit it, or just something along those lines that kind of buff your pistol out for hitting somebody with the flare, because you have to have the pistol out to shoot the flare. So I think some sort of interaction there would be kind of cool, especially considering he's got a whole talent pretty much buffing out the flare for kind of damage reasons. It'd be cool if it also kind of played into the pistol, but that's just my opinion, something I'd love to see. But let me know if you've got any suggestions in the comments. Let me know also what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay frosted.